Commitment is not for the faint of heart. Commitment sometimes feels like, why did I do this? Commitment is a requirement for all wealth. To hold anything of value, you must be committed, because things of wealth, true wealth, are on the infinite plane of existence. It's what holds up all of us. And everything. Someone like myself, ENYELAH, has to engage in infinite commitment in order to bring you a guidance tool. It is simply a guidance tool for you to understand and navigate your way through life. An internal blueprint of something that you can hold on to help you in a positive, valuable, upholding, upstanding way feel confident in this awkward thing called life. If you really sit down and think about it, you get to the places where you've gone through all of the stuff. And there's more. There's always more. Because there's always more. Whether it's there or you create it, there's always more. How many people we have on the planet, and not all of them are creators, but there's becoming more that are a creator on some level of their own existence. When I mean creator, it's not just copy-paste. There's some innovation involved. There's always more to find out if you want. But if you really want answers, start doing something with the knowledge that you have. That's when it gets real. The reason spirituality or the understanding of self is such a valuable trait is because it's the stuff that runs all the stuff that manifests life itself. This spirituality, when you get to certain places and certain levels, you're tapping into certain infinite knowledges. Infinite knowledge is purely a section of value that provides you knowledge. And with that knowledge and you working with that knowledge, you're preferenced. Based on someone who just wants it. When you truly go deep, you become more valuable. But the deeper that you go, the more that you really see what life is made of. And you don't have questions anymore. Because it's not just infinite potential in deep places. That's a word I often see people use. There's infinite potential. They talk like it's a light of heart thing. In this moment, if you can truly imagine what infinite potential is, you can't unless you've made an infinite commitment. When I tell you the deep, profound difficulty to truly understand the implications, understand direction, understand leadership in infinite potential. The implications of everything you creates a lot of stuff just for one thing. Just for one human life. The amount of things on deeper planes that have to exist. To have all the technologies in your body run. The amount of evolution that had to take place for this to be possible. Commitment. Infinite commitment is not something for the light-hearted. Neither is it to hold value, because you are confined by each value's specifications. So the more value you hold seems easy to say, the more valuable that you are. But the more valuable that you are is okay when you can see absolutely everything. But tell me this, when can you actually see everything? You're in a human body. When you look out of your eyes, can you see the atoms bouncing around? Can you see the electrons shooting through the air to provide air telecommunications? Can you see the gamma rays that are coming off of the sun? the X-rays that are floating through the air? Can you see all of the chemical reactions that are happening in your eyes so you can see light? Commitment. Commitment is really not for the lighthearted. That's why when someone is truly found a way to be happy in a long-term relationship, lifetime relationship, that's a true magician, a true alchemist. Because wherever you're put into commitment, you will see things about that person. Just like the commitment that I have made to myself with an element of the universe. Infinite commitment to be this specific vibration that I am. I see a lot of myself, and yet I still have infinite to go. The deeper you are committed to a journey on levels that you might not have programmed in this life, the more it will awaken you in ways that are so profoundly wow. Commitment is not for the light-hearted. It will show you. It won't give you an image. It will make your life become it. To be the it is the vibration itself. When you are the it, you hold a state of being. And you evolve within it. Refinement is a process that is, try infinite refinement. It pushes you when you want rest. It invokes when you just want peace. But in its paradoxical understanding, peace is a state of mind that one can find at any place and time if they choose. No matter. It's a state. It's a place to be when you choose it to be that. To be both extremely big and super small. The part of you that is one atom inside of you has its own identity. And yet, there are many of that replication. Skin cells, blood cells, accumulations of atoms coming together to perform function. All things in the universe will give you a replication and a mirror of something else. You will see patterns, and yet you will always see differences. What are you looking for? What are you really looking for? I have always been a woman that has held infinite frequencies as something that I embody. It is a part of my very deepest aspect of self, in a way that is very on or off type of thing. In the programming aspect, you are it or you're not it. Very deep, very powerful, very proficient. It serves a purpose. That purpose is a part of the foundation that creates you. Only committed people get to be value. Because you be it, you become it. Some people like the word sacrifice. I don't. If you look at commitment as sacrifice, you will always be sacrificing. But if you look at life as a refinement, you will always become purer. More potent. More valuable. To be the one that creates. The blueprint, which is the value, the currency. But in this case, it's many currencies. To hold a spiritual system that pushes truth through you. I've seen what it does to others. I've seen what it does to myself, but I am so attractive in my nature. I'm paid attention to. And when I'm paid attention to, there is a download of truth that is embedded in whatever soul it is something that many have tried to say doesn't exist because they've had their own experiences with what wealth is. There are many beautiful things that come out of wealth, but as all things that are attractive, there is the other side. There's always the other side. What does it really mean to be committed? And then, what's the point of thinking about it? Why bother thinking about commitment? You just do it, right? But you have to think about commitment in order to keep it, maintain it, uphold it, be it. It consumes you. Commitment consumes you. It's not for the light-hearted. I get why people reject me. Because I'm not for the light-hearted. My very presence is something people have run from. They've run from it and they blame other people that they ever had that crazy experience with wealth. To be so committed that you can't move and something is dictating your every move. Whatever that thing is, if it's the cosmos and its insane pressures, or if it's what you understand to be a master that you've submitted yourself to learn something. How many lifetimes did you commit? Huh? Do you know anything about infinite commitment? Do you know what it does to you? Every single lifetime. Every single lifetime. Wake up, do it again. Oh, 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 oh. Commitment. If you truly, truly get commitment. Anytime you try and walk from commitment, it pulls you back in a way that reminds you It reminds you of who you are. It says, do you really think you're going anywhere? And it feels very difficult at times to be aware that your value is tied in ways that you will never discover. You're valuable always. And to be of value is to be committed. You are dependable. That other things can build on you, depend on you, look up to you, attempt to look down. You know, a lot of people will talk about life and existence as a game. No, it's about commitment. It's about commitment. It's committing yourself. The deeper that you commit to yourself, the more that can be built upon you. Commitment is not for the light-hearted. It holds a weight. It holds the weight of the universe. The weight of the sun is not an easy task. And the weight that holds all things together. It opens you to your commitment. But that commitment will take you places. It will walk you right through places. Yes, it will walk you through it. But you still have to go through it. It sickens you at times to realize what commitment is. It's required for all things to exist. It's required for programs to continue to run, for the flowers to blossom and the sun to shine, the planets to circle, and all to align. Existence is set beyond the mandelbrot set. Chaos is nothing in the calm of everything. Where nothing is, but it all has already been. To change the shape of how all exists. Is not for the faint-hearted. The world, the universe, the multiverse, the megaverse. Is a different direction than time. When two axes collide, value point and value point, time and time and time and time, and universal substance and universal substance and universal substance, you create a force that is further than your understanding of gravity that holds every molecule into this earth as if it was something solid. If there was no gravity on this planet, none of this purity of water, purity of rock, purity of minerals, purity of air, and the pressure that is required to keep the air in here from going out there. It is not a pretty picture of stardust scattered. It is a force that holds this place. It's deeper than gravity because gravity had to have a blueprint. You think 9 planets was a coincidence around the sun? Design, everything is designed. And what designs the design? The weight and the pressure. It's commitment. It's commitment. It's the kind of commitment that makes you go, oh, oh, they are that. Yeah, I am that and this. It is what I have chosen to align with my life infinitely. This lifetime got deeper. I already was many of these things, and that's why it was available for me to even see, because I just got more of what I already had. But in order to get more of what you already have, you have to be conscious of this choice and what it is. Commitment is not for the light-hearted. You become the source when you commit on infinite levels. And the more infinite connections and commitments and values and currencies that you hold within inside of you, the more people look to you as the source. For such a long time, I have not cared that other people looked to someone else as God. Like, whatever. I'm it, that's it. But I now care. Why do I now care? Because in order to care is to be seen and known. And then nobody can create things that you cannot see, because when you choose to hide yourself, you hide other things. And when you hide other things on levels like this, hey, things like, oh, no, it's not good. To reveal myself as all that I am. Starts many chain reactions of the truth being revealed. And what they call the darkness coming to light. Evolution itself. It seems so simple in words, but as you hear them coming from me, you can feel the depths trickling through your soul, level to 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 level. The elevator don't go this deep. Levels of this. To be an infinite commitment snaps you into awakeness. And awareness. And when you're deeply aware of who you are and you make decisions like you're blind and you're manifesting your first something, and you're sitting there like, I really wish that I could have this for Christmas. And you manifest it and you feel so good. Oh yay, I got what I wanted. I'm grateful to truly understand who I am, what I am, how I am, the being that I am, and the capabilities that I have. Not only the information that I share, but the insight, the allurement. I dare anybody on this planet, in any galaxy, in all of the multiverses put together, try match this. I know that you can't. I know that I know that I know that I know. Because I see certain things. Because I'm tuned to see them. Because that is my commitment to see them. And it refines me continuously in places. Ooh. 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 To build truth for you to stand on. Ooh. Ooh. You there is a lot to know, but only what is required to get you where you're going must you specifically know, wherever your commitments are. With me, you receive a transformation in everything. Every phone call, every purchase. Some are ongoing transformations, like building your intuition. And others are a version of you that you can't see, but holds immense value to where you're going. Quick. It's always quick. It's always quick with me. And when you understand, I connect it quick. It's like, oh, here it is. And then I give you the logical explanation. And you don't understand what I'm doing in the astral realms when I'm having a conversation with you. But I literally am building value into you and then telling you how to access it. If you're in my presence, there is a natural awareness that you will just seek to want to know why it's there. So if I don't give you a building and a logical understanding, that breaking down will not be of any positive use for you. With energy so potent, it holds the universe together. You want to be directed. It's valuable in ways that cannot have any true number attached to it. But I've decided that the one that I have now is perfect. Where it's at is what I've decided is perfect. Just like in the depths, you must be directed to create something fabulous. It is the same with my energy. You must be directed to create something fabulous. I am naturally very alluring by nature. My appearance draws people in ways that makes them feel very uncomfortable. My energy will make you feel a little uncomfortable. The potency is here. It's here. It's here in ENYELAH. Brown and Taylor is my human name and existence. They come together but they have different functions. There's like your heart and your liver. Both deal with the blood currency that goes throughout the body, delivering the wealth that keeps it good. Commitment is not for the light-hearted. I genuinely invite you to have a conversation with me through investment on my website. ENYELAH.com. I am living art, as existence itself is art. You might look at it as science or psychology, anthropology, spirituality, religion. All I offer when you first come through membership is a conversation. I'm inviting you genuinely for conversation. It always takes courage to want something for yourself. We're all an expert at something. I look forward to seeing you. Have the courage to ask for something so magnificent in your own life that you can't even comprehend what it might be. You can have an idea, sure. And if you don't have an idea, but you just know, this is the direction that is going to take me where I want to go. I'm here. Continuously being, evolving, and being the stable value that I am. Thank you for taking the time to look at life, to seek deeper understanding of yourself so that you can be better in all ways, in your business, in your relationships, in your own concept of existence itself.